Hello, I'm Kip Hakes. For regular viewers, I thought I'd do a little update on my back. Now, the last time I was sat here speaking to you, I was going to go for a private consultation and sort of see where that took me. So this is Tuesday today when I'm recording this, and on Friday I went to a private hospital to see a consultant there, and surprisingly, or not really, the consultant that actually did my nerve root block injections was also doing private work in the hospital. But yeah, I'd seen a different consultant. I was basically starting again. My appointment time was bang on, and he sort of watched me walk to his room and sort of saw me moving, and he read through some of my notes, and he seemed pretty shocked really that I'd been to hospital recently and they hadn't performed another MRI. The MRI that all my diagnosis up until now had been on was one that was taken last October, last year basically, and obviously things have changed quite dramatically since then, and he was very shocked that I hadn't had another MRI to see what was going on and why things had got so bad. So he basically explained what the problem was. He drew a picture, and he told me that the reason why I'm walking in the stooped way is because when I sit upright or stand upright, my discs are actually squashing my nerves. And I told him all the painkillers that I was taking and how they weren't really working, and he said, I think you're at the point where you've got your discs compressing your nerves. He said, because it's such a physical thing, really no tablets can take that pain away. It's just so literally your nerves are being squashed when you're in certain positions. And that all sort of made sense really. And he got me to lie on his bed, and he did a few, that sounded wrong. Yeah, he got me to lie on his examination bed. Don't know if that sounds any better. And was like testing my strength. There's massively reduced strength in my left leg to the point where he could actually see muscle wastage on my leg. Something that I hadn't noticed before. So, my muscles are literally wasting away because I'm not using my leg properly. So he decided that I needed another MRI scan urgently, and then going from what was seen on the MRI would be the basis of whatever surgery I had. He did say that I might have other discs causing problems now as well, apart from the original two that were spotted on my old MRI. Or he said, it might be that the original two discs that were bulging have bulged even more. But he said, there's literally no way of knowing without having another MRI. So he's booked me in for an urgent MRI, and he said that should take around about a week to happen. And then he told me that once I've got an appointment date for my MRI, I've got to call his secretary and book a subsequent appointment to see him, and he'll have the MRI then, and we can discuss the surgery. And I sort of said to him, it's the big important question, once we've got the MRI, how long do you think it would be until I have surgery? He said, I think it'll probably be around about 3 to 4. And in my head, it was just going months. It's going to be 3 to 4 months. And he went, 3 to 4 weeks. And I honestly couldn't believe it. This could all be sorted out by Christmas. Those of you who don't know how the sort of private stuff works, basically your insurance provider gives you a claim number, and you sort of have that for the whole entirety of the claim, and you call them up and explain what's happening, and they just sort of yay or nay it. So after I saw him, I gave AXA a call and said he wants to do an MRI, and then have a follow-up appointment and then discuss the surgery options. And the woman just said, okay, yep, I've authorised that on your claim, that's all fine. It's just mad, absolutely mad. I mean, I really do get how lucky I am. I'm so lucky to have this insurance and at this kind of level where my pre-existing conditions can be looked at and sorted. It's just insane. Because if I'd have paid cash for that consultation, I was in there for about 30 minutes-ish. But I think his price was around about £325 for the initial consultation and £285. And then on top of that, however much the MRI will cost, and then however much the surgery will cost, because it's not only his time that I'd be paying for the surgery, there'd be other staff, there'd be an anaesthetist, there'd be the actual room, there might be an overnight stay. That's not going to be cheap, and we just couldn't afford it if we didn't have this insurance. So I am feeling very humbled and very lucky that we've got this, because yeah, I don't think I would last another year like this with it progressively getting worse. I've got the Oromorph and that's sort of helping me sleep, but it's giving me some weird sort of trippy side effects. Like I keep having these little jolts through my body. Like when you're falling asleep and you like have that sensation that you're going to fall off something or drop off a cliff or whatever. It's just like this flash. I'm getting like those shocks. Sometimes just when I'm like a little bit sleepy, I'm not actually going to sleep. It's quite weird. And sometimes I'm in this like half asleep, half awake state. But yeah, I'm very tired at the moment. When it comes to the afternoon, I desperately want a nap. And sometimes I've had a nap because I just can't carry on. So yeah, it's looking a bit more positive now. So hopefully when I've had the MRI and my next consultation, I'll be able to come back and tell you a little bit more about my journey, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm just really happy that progress is being made, and it does feel like there's an end in sight now. So yeah, I'm really thankful for all your support and all your kind messages and all the nice things you've done. It's been wonderful. I really do appreciate it. I cannot thank you enough. And also the amount of people who've come to me and said, I've been through this, I'm going through this. It's mad really, just how many people have these kinds of back complaints. It's crazy. So yeah, that's it from me. Hope you enjoy these little updates. Probably won't be another one now for a couple of weeks while I'm waiting for stuff to happen. But yeah, I hope you enjoy coming along on this journey with me. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But for now, it's game over.